I go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the draw of yeah. So, welcome everybody, and today we're going to get right into it. As of course you see, we have the good old trophy behind me, well, not behind, but right next to me, and this is the draw for the Champions League, the FA Cup, and the Copa del Rey. So this is going to be interesting. So right now we're going to go through the competition format for these tournaments. So 3 groups for the Champions League. There's going to be 2 English. There's 3 groups, 3 teams composing of 2 English teams and 1 Spanish team. The group stages will be The group stages are: first place will enter the semi-finals of the Champions League, second place will go to the semi-finals of the Europa League, and third place will go to the semi-finals of the Europa Conference League. So, no matter what position each team gets, they are still going to be remaining in Europe. It's just the question of who's going to be in which tournament. So, 2 English teams, 1 Spanish team, they will be both in Europe regardless. They're not going to get knocked out completely. They still have a chance of winning in Europe this season, just in a lower tournament kind of thing. So, gaming. I'm just going to ask you some. Yeah, I forgot to mention, Gaming Plays is also joining me for this draw for all 3 tournaments. Gaming, I'm just going to ask you something. How do you see this? How do you see this going? Do you think there'll be some really tough competitions, or do you think, well, group stages? Do you think it's going to be easy, kind of easy groups for teams, kind of thing?
Well, I think with all the competitions, we've got loads of great teams. For the Champions League, I think that's going to be a brilliant competition. All teams to get involved to kind of battle to the death, and all the other competitions as well. I think it's going to be exciting. I think it's going to be worth waiting for, and just hopefully something that we can all enjoy.
I think all teams that in the Champions League will be hungry to pretty much win the Champions League, but they still have a chance to win the Conference League and the Europa League, which is the Conference League is actually very new. I wouldn't say very new, but it is a newer tournament kind of thing. It's kind of like the 3rd tier of European competitions, if the kind of thing. Okay, so right, so we're going to get right into it now. So we're going to get we'll get right into it. So which draw? Okay, so we're going to go for the England teams first for the Champions League, and who's entering which group. So the England teams for the Champions League are going to be as follows. So Gaming will be covering the Spanish teams that are entering each group stage of the Champions League. Meanwhile, I'll be covering the English teams that are entering the Champions League and which group they'll be going. So without even being said, we're going to get right into the first group. So it will, any second now, will be spinning, as they say.
Spinning.
Yeah. Be spinning the draw, spinning the circle.
Spin the wheel.
Oh yeah, spin the wheel. More like spin the bottle. Lol. As you can see, it's now the wheel's been spinned.
Here we go.
And Liverpool will be the first English team to enter the first group of the UEFA Champions League. So Liverpool, which English team will join Liverpool? Let's find out.
Oh,
We can confirm that Arsenal will be also joining Liverpool in the first groups of the UEFA Champions League. So now this is for the second group of the UEFA Champions League. Which English team will go into the second? Let's see. Oh wait, no, yeah, Spanish team next. Actually, pardon me. Gaming. Which will switch to you? Which Spanish team will be joining them? Liverpool and Arsenal in the UEFA Champions League first group.
I mean, we've got a lot of competition here. I mean, we've got Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Sevilla, Real Betis and Valencia. Let's see what one of them will be first on the wheel.
Let me actually, speaking of Valencia, they've just come off the back of a very good win in the FA Cup final. They've just won. They've come off the back of a very good cup final, which they won. So it's they are looking like a European threat. Do you think?
Yeah, most definitely. They're going to be looking to get back-to-back victories in, or who knows, maybe all of the competitions. That'd be quite a run.
Yeah. So any minute now, we're just going to wait for the Spanish teams to enter. Okay, and I think the wheel's ready. So
alright, let's spin the wheel. And for your first Spanish team is going to be, speak of the devil, Valencia.
First group is as follows: Liverpool, Arsenal, and Valencia. A very interesting group there.
Who's going to join them in the second group? Let's find out, shall we?
Well, that's the second group now, so we're gonna go to the English teams, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, it's 2 and 1.
Okay, yep, we're spinning the bit of wheel right now. We can confirm Tottenham Hotspur will be the first English team to join the second group of the UEFA Champions League. Which English team will join them? We can confirm that Manchester City will be joining Tottenham Hotspur in the second group of the UEFA Champions League. So we're now going to the Spanish teams to see who goes where. Well, the Spanish team and who goes.
Alright, let's spin the wheel. Let's spin the wheel. Who are we gonna get? And it is none other than less Barcelona. Your second Spanish team is Barcelona. Oh my.
So that's an interesting group. You have Barcelona. Who's the other two English teams? I forgot. I just completely forgot now. Yeah. So the second group is that's confirmed. The second group. So Barcelona's joining the second group, and the two other English teams, whose names I completely forgot about. Blame my memory or my brain even, because my brain is very short IQ. Anyway, we're going to go to the third group stage of the UEFA Champions League, and I think it's pretty obvious that about who's going.
Oh.
The two domestic rivals. Well, one of the two biggest rivals against each other, Chelsea and Manchester United, are going into the third group of the UEFA Champions League. Now, who will join them in that is yet to be known. So, gaming, take that away.
Alright, let's spin the wheel. I'm telling you, I'm quite pumped for this. And that's interesting. Atletico Madrid. That is interesting. Very exciting draw we've got here.
So that's confirmed now that Manchester United. Oh, hang on, we've just been informed by something. Hang on. Do give us a minute. We've just been told that there might be an issue.
While we are waiting for this issue to be sorted, let's get your reactions for the current teams that have been drawn in the chat at the moment. Let's see your reactions. We've got quite a lot of excitement from the current teams that have been drawn. We'd like to see it. Alright, so we're just gonna draw the next 3 Spanish teams. Alright, so let's spin the wheel.
Okay, so yeah, spinning the wheel, Spanish teams. Here we go.
And who is it? Who is it? Real Betis. I don't believe it. One of the teams who was in the final. alongside Valencia, of course. So they'll be joining them. Second to last Spanish team is going to be Sevilla. Oh, interesting.
Sevilla.
And your last team, last but not least, possibly the best, Real Madrid.
Nah, Barcelona clear, sorry. Barcelona is well clear of Real Madrid.
Well, we all have our own opinions.
El Clasico. I'm just talking about El Clasico. Barcelona is well clear of Real Madrid. Okay, so that is the confirmed group. So we've just had an issue with terms of that, but now the last group's going to have the rest of the Spanish teams, and then so I guess the groups now are highlighted. Which group do you see being the most challenging group, kind of thing?
I'm going to be honest with you. I think all of them. I think all of them are going to be difficult in their own ways. We've got a bunch of talented players playing for great teams, brilliant teams. Oh, I mean, these players have got loads of experience. Talk about Valencia. I mean, they were brilliant in the final not too long ago, actually. Their defence was, I mean, it was like a brick wall. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure what your thought about it was, but that's my opinion on their defence. And I think maybe their marking could be a bit better, but that's the only downside I've got to them. Not sure about you.
And to be honest, though, Valencia with their star players, I think I could see them going through to the semi-final. Definitely, I'm telling you now.
Yeah, I see that too. I think it's going to be a very exciting Champions League.
Just a question of who's going. I'd be well surprised if Valencia didn't go. If Valencia didn't qualify for the semi-finals of the UCL, because they've proven against Real Betis they are quite a threat to deal with. They will punish you for your mistakes and all the lot. So it's just a question really of who could win all the games that they have for the Champions League, or do we see a surprise in store for us? That's the question. I guess we'll see. Okay, so we're gonna get right back into it afterwards, but we're gonna round up the groups real quick. So there's a summary being posted very soon by the producers real quick, so we're just gonna wait for them to get that up, and then we're gonna go into a short break before we go into the next draw, which says draws for the FA Cup, I believe. So we're just having to wait for the summary of groups, and then so I can summarize it all to you, and then after that, yes. So that's the plan as of right now, but yeah. As of right now, though, I believe that we see. I honestly believe I could see. Okay, so we just got some predictions from the chat. Trainer Hero says Manchester City are going to take it all. Rick Roll on YouTube says Valencia to the semis. Trainer Hero says that Manchester are going to progress. So yeah, the group summaries right now is as follows. The cameraman's just made a big error right there. Everybody boo him in the chat right now, or else you used to. Okay, so the first group is as follows: Liverpool, Arsenal, Valencia, and Real Betis are going into Group A, as we can confirm that now.
What a group that is!
Yeah, that's going to be one challenging group. Valencia and Real Betis, they both faced each other in the final. They both faced each other in the FA Cup final, where Valencia came out on top. So if Valencia can keep their current form, and then we see, then I could see Valencia perhaps taking one of the spots or remaining in Europe.
Yeah, definitely. Valencia, as we've seen in the final, they've got a great team.
Okay, hang on. We've just been told about an error, but made probably by us. Do allow us to give us a second.
On everyone, say it in chat. Who is going to win the Champions League? Get your predictions in.
Yeah, but everybody boo the cameraman in the chat as well. While we wait for the error to be fixed, the group stage draw, a second group stage draw is Tottenham Hotspur. Everybody boo the cameraman because he's made a spelling mistake. Group B, Tottenham Hotspur, Manchester City, Barcelona, and Sevilla. So that's the second group. And do be aware we've had a couple of issues there regarding unbalanced teams and etc. And everybody, why are you not booing the cameraman for making a spelling mistake with Tottenham Hotspur? That's just disgraceful. No shame. No, I'm not trying to shame the cameraman. Don't worry. Okay. Everybody's saying Valencia is on a run. Isn't that interesting? So Valencia is on a run, according to some fans. They got the triplet apparently. That's something to watch out for.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting. But I will remind you that certain fixtures may be selected for SportsNow coverage. It may be the case that not every game might be covered by SportsNow, and maybe a select few, but it's most likely we'll be covering the finals as well anyway. So
yeah, we can only do one at a time, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We will try and stream the most exciting games for you live here on SportsNow.
Yeah. Okay, so we're now gonna go to a break before we summarize the rest of the groups. While we wait, because we've had an error in the studio, so we're just gonna try and correct that real quick. And yeah, we're just gonna go to the break, and then we'll be back for more and potentially the FA Cup draw afterwards. So with that being said, we'll move to break now. So we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you very much.
Look them in the eyes and tell them you're doing all you can to stop the spread of COVID-19. Stay home, protect the NHS, save lives.
He's chasing him, could get him in 2 laps.
How can you know that?
It's going to be less busy at the front of the train.
How can you tell? It's not here yet. How did you get that money? I'm so hungry.
The food's already here.
Huh? How did you know that?
This is the year of food. Crispy food, smoky food, for everyone food. Food you didn't know you wanted, food you did. Food that's fast and fresh, and food that will change your life. Whatever the day, whatever the season, this is the year of great food. Brought to you by Deliveroo. Order now for £10 off your first delivery. Food, we get it.
It's taking over. There's no escape. You better get moving. Ready or not, it's about to go down. Here it comes now. Get ready. Get ready. Moving. Ready or not, get ready.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the draws for the FA Cup, Champions League, and Copa del Rey. As before we went into break, we had covered the group stages, but now We've had some errors in the studio regarding these draws, and so after consultation with relevant officials, we're redoing the draws again due to some issues with those groups. And so it's our fault. We do apologise for that. So we're having to redo these groups because of those issues. So so we've had a consultation with relevant officials, and after we've had a new revised format now for how we're doing it. So Group A, 2 teams from Spain, 1 team from England will be in Group A. Group B, 2 teams from England, 1 team from Spain. Group C, 2 teams from Spain, 1 team from England, and Group D, 2 teams from England, 1 team from Spain. This should hopefully this should hopefully make it more simpler. So we do apologise for that. Now, with that being said, so I'm eating at the same time. I'm a bit of a hungry guy. Okay. Anyway, we shall start the draw. So, the same thing that's not been affected is that 3rd place will go to the Conference League, 2nd place the Europa League, and 1st place will be the Champions League. With that being said, we do apologise for having to redo it. Our fault here in the studio. We're gonna have to we're redoing it again. Hopefully, better circumstances this time, which hopefully we will get. So right now the producers are just redoing the wheel. So we're just gonna have to wait for the wheel to be redone, and I will remind you that we've got the FA Cup and Copa del Rey draws coming up as well. So after the Champions League draws have been redone, don't go anywhere because we'll be covering the Spanish and English Cups for you. And honestly, we've just been notified that we're ready. So for Team A, I believe we're going for English teams first. So the wheel's been spinning right now, and
one team from England.
and one team from England, and that one team from England for Group A will be Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur will be in Group A with the two Spanish teams. So now, gaming, I'll take it to you for those two Spanish teams in Group A. So
Thank you, Epic. Let's spin the wheel. Who's it going to land on? Place your bets right now. And it is none other than less of Sevilla. It's your first Spanish team for Group A, I do believe. As we spin the wheel again for your second team. What lucky team is it going to land on? And it's going to land on Valencia. Just about.
It was close to Real Madrid at the same time, so Group A. Group A consists of Tottenham Hotspur, Valencia, and what's the other Spanish team? This is what happens when you have a brain that corrects too quickly.
Valencia and Sevilla.
So yeah. Well, that being said,
Group B.
Yeah, Group B. We're gonna go for the English teams now for Group B. Wheels being spun right now. I can confirm that the first team joining will be Chelsea. Chelsea will be joining the first team to be the first English team for Group B. So the second English team, however, that's going to be...
Who's going to join them?
Manchester City will be joining Group B.
Arsenal.
Oh no, Arsenal, sorry. I thought it was on Manchester City. Sorry about that. Right, so there's one Spanish team. Who's that going to be? Gaming, take it away.
Let's find out who is going to be joining the two English sides, and it is Barcelona. Barcelona will be joining the two English sides.
That is interesting enough indeed. So we're going to go to the English Group C. Who will join? Who will be the only English team? The only English representation in Group C. Let's spin the wheel and find out.
Who is it going to be?
That is unknown. If the cameraman will spin it, there we go. Wheels being spun right now, and I can confirm that Manchester United will be the team that joins the two Spanish teams in Group C. So Manchester United will be the English team in Group C. So I guess gaming, you can let's see who the two Spanish teams are.
Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, or Real Betis. Who is it going to be? And it is Atletico Madrid. Interesting.
And let me correct myself. It was meant to be Arsenal instead of Manchester City. I do apologise for that. Arsenal instead of Manchester City. So.
And your second Spanish team, none other than Real Betis. Interesting. And your last Spanish team would be Real Madrid.
So, yeah. The last group will consist of Manchester City, Liverpool, and Real Madrid. So, yes, Manchester City is in this group. I apologise if I said it earlier in the last group. Arsenal was meant to go there with Barcelona and Chelsea instead of Manchester City. I don't know why I said that. I should have been Arsenal, so I do apologise for that mistake. My bad. So yeah, the last group consisting of Manchester City, Liverpool, and Real Madrid. So that's going to be an interesting group, especially in real life, because Real Madrid beat Liverpool 1-0 in the Champions League final in real life. So can we see the replica here? That's going to be interesting. Well, that's it really. That's going to be yeah. So we're going to go on the summary for the groups.
Group A,
Yeah,
Well,
so
Group A,
I'll say the
Tottenham
group
Hotspur.
right now for you. So Group A, Tottenham Hotspur, Sevilla, and Valencia will be the first group in the Champions League. Mind the bottom two teams. Second place will go the Europa League. Third place will go to what's it called, the Conference League. So yeah, the question is, who will achieve the top two? Because I doubt anyone would want to be in the third tier of the European competitions. Because yeah, right. So Group B now. Yeah. So Group B is going to be, if we can get it on screen soon. Yeah. So with Group B, that's going to be Chelsea, Manchester City, and Barcelona, as
No,
they
not
say.
Man City. Arsenal.
Yeah, why did I say that? Arsenal. Jesus Christ! No, I'm sorry. I'm reading the chat. And there's been errors. I'm an actual idiot. I do apologize. I have the Joe Biden disease, as they say. Okay, so Chelsea, Arsenal, and Barcelona will be the second group.